Duncan would not stop grumbling. He grumbled that he wasn't polished enough. He grumbled that he was overworked. And most of all, he grumbled about the passengers. "I'm ashamed of you, Duncan," said Skarloey. "Thank goodness Rheneas is coming home soon. Perhaps he'll teach you some sense before it's too late."
"What has Rheneas to do with me?"
"Rheneas saved our railway," said Skarloey proudly. "Please tell us about him," pleaded Peter Sam. "Well," began Skarloey, "it was before you two came to the railway. Things were bad. Rheneas and I had to keep the trains running or our railway would close down." "How awful," murmured Peter Sam. "I tried my hardest," said Skarloey, "but my old wheels ached. Rheneas understood this. 'It's my turn now,' he would say. He was often short of steam, but he struggled to a station and then rested there. 'I mustn't stop in between stations,' he would say. 'The passengers won't like it.'" "Ha!" hissed Duncan. He had stopped right in the middle of a viaduct once with a passenger train and hadn't cared at all. "Passengers," continued Skarloey, "get cross when you stop in the wrong places. Rheneas stopped in the wrong place once, and this is what happened." This is the story Skarloey told. One wet and rainy afternoon, Rheneas was traveling home with a full train. There were even passengers in the brake van. It wasn't a comfortable ride at all. Rheneas's wheels kept slipping on the hill, and it was a steep climb. At last, Rheneas's wheels gripped the rails again. "The worst is over," he thought. "Now we're away." But they weren't. "Oh, I've got a cramp!" he groaned. And Rheneas stopped on the loneliest part of the line. His crew examined him carefully. "Your valve gear has jammed," said the driver. "We need to reach the top station. Do you think you can still get us there?" "I'll try," replied Rheneas. Rheneas did his best. "If I fail," he murmured, "the passengers will be cross and the railway would close." Rheneas felt the strain of the coaches. He was really too tired to make another turn of his wheels. But he did, and another, and another, and another. Finally, tired but triumphant, Rheneas reached the top station. "I'm here at last," he wheezed. "Thank you for getting us home," said the passengers.
"We'll tell all our friends what a fine railway this is."
His driver was delighted. "You're a gallant little engine," he exclaimed. "When you're rested, the workmen will examine you, so you'll be ready for tomorrow." And, finished Skarloey, Rheneas was always ready for tomorrow.
"Thank you for telling us about him," whispered Duncan. "I was wrong. Passengers are important after all."
A few days later, all the engines gathered around to welcome Rheneas. This was the signal for a chorus of whistles. "You know," whispered Rheneas, "this helps a little engine feel that at last he has really come home."